Hello guys, it's me again. So today I thought, what if we just checked out some art tips together, and let's just jump right into the video because I don't have a lot to say. So first up, great tutorial. It's very easy to follow, very beginner friendly, and I want to say that I will not be playing the music of the creator that they're playing in the background because I don't want to get copyrighted, and instead I will be either reading or leaving some text for you guys to read. So as you guys could have obviously guessed that there's music playing on this video too, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some reading for you guys and I'm not going to bother you anymore. 3 art techniques that made my drawings better. Monotone filter to see the color's values. The character won't stand out because the color values are too close. I use a lighter background to make her stand out more, making sure that the big details aren't dominantly too close in values too. So let me explain to you guys something about monotone. So if I take this picture and put it on monotone, you can see that the values of the character and the background are very close and does not allow our main focus to be well in focus. But if I take this picture and put it on monotone, you can see that the values of the character and the background are very distant, and thus allows our character to be more in focus and appeal prettier to the eyes. So yeah, I would definitely say it's important to check your colors values on monotone because it can help your art significantly if you have a better understanding of, well, colors. Technique 2, constantly flipping the canvas. This helps me make sure the proportions of my characters are good and see my drawing in another perspective. It's like having a second opinion. I've seen people flip their art vertically to verify their art's composition. So I feel like it's very important to flip your canvas because not only can it help you see the mistakes that you have made, you can also check the composition of your drawing, and I'm going to give you an example of my own art. So this is one of my older arts. What I'm going to do, I'm going to flip the canvas and you can see a little bit of deformation on the skull area. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my liquefy tool and I'm going to use that to start reshaping or reforming the places that I wish were a little bit different, the places, the parts of the body that I wish were different. And yeah, that's why I think that liquefy is such an amazing tool because it can help you change some spots without even having to erase anything. So yeah, I'm tired of talking. I'm gonna let you guys read this one. So yeah, I feel like this tip can help a lot of people, but I don't think it's personally for me because it makes me uncomfortable to draw and to add the shadows before the base colors. I add the base colors and then add the shadows. That's how I do it, but you do you and do what you like.
Okay, I want to show you guys how to change the color of something if you are already in the middle of painting on Procreate. So I have this painting here and I want to change the color of her hair. So to do that, what I do is just pull up my quick menu and there's an option here for recolor. So if you don't have this option already, you can just hold one of the buttons and go all the way down until you find recolor and click it. So what I'm going to do is select recolor. And this little cursor is going to pop up and I can move it over any color on the canvas. Since I want it to affect her hair, I'm just going to put it on there. And you can see that this cursor at the bottom, if I lower it, it's going to affect less of the canvas. And then if I increase it, it's going to affect more of the canvas. So if I just want to change the color of the hair, I would probably put it maybe right here. So I can make it like white, I can make it like a greenish color. yeah, anyway, I hope that helps.
Yeah, it really helps, and I want to say that she did it in Procreate, but I don't know how to do it on Ibis Paint or on other apps. So I want to ask you guys if any of you know how to do it, or if you're Ibis Paint users and you know how to do it, please feel free to share it down the comment section below, because we're all sharing our knowledge here. So yeah, the tutorial was very helpful, very well explained, and I'm sure that even a beginner can be able to understand it. Drawing Hands Part 1. So I'm going to explain some things since they didn't do a lot of explaining. So first up, the guidelines, and before we can speak about the guidelines, we need to understand how the hand is separated. So first up, we have the palm, then the thumb, and then the fingers. So the palm can be described as having a pentagon shape, depending on what perspective you are seeing it in. Next up, the thumb. The one shape that I can't get out of my head when I think of the thumb, I think of it as an L shape, no matter in what perspective you are seeing it in. And the thumb has two types of grips, the power grip and the precision grip. So yeah, I'm sure that you guys can go search up the rest. And finally, we have the fingers. And no matter in what perspective you see the fingers in, they will still stay cylinders. So back to our topic, the guidelines. So the guidelines, as we already have seen, help artists to separate the hand into three different pieces, which are the palm, the thumb, and the fingers. And it's definitely easier to separate the hand into pieces instead of just looking at a reference for 2 hours straight. So yeah, the only advice I would give you guys is to practice a lot and to always have a reference in hand, because not only can it be helpful, but it can be a real time saver. And yeah, keep practicing, keep going, because practice makes perfect. So yeah guys, that's all from me, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that it was helpful. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to tell me what I could have explained better down the comment section below.